Hello again. It's Thursday evening. Everyone is in bed. My partner is at work. I just had a shower. I'm all oiled up, and I need to do laundry. I don't usually iron. I don't really care about that. My partner irons his smart shirts, and that's all really. Unless I really need something perfect to an occasion, I don't do it anymore. Yeah. I had a quite productive day, I would say. In the morning I went to the garden and I watered all the plants, even in front of the house, and that made me really happy. And then we decided to go to the gym with my partner. He goes at least 2-3 times a week, at least he tries to go, and then he runs. I didn't really feel like going. I'm more happy to stay at home in the privacy of the house and just jump on my rebounder, but I decided to give it a go again. I haven't been for at least 2 months, and I'm glad I made it in the end because I cycled and used the good girl, bad girl machine, and I tried a new one. I mean, new for me, something I haven't tried before, and I have no idea what it's called. It's like a frame. It has many extensions, and you can pull things, so it's good for your arms, chest, back. If you set it low, then you can use it for your legs, lifting them to the side, glutes, back, wherever. And I've seen many people using them on videos as well, and I felt brave enough, and I asked my partner to help me a bit. So I'm really glad that, because I really like this, especially the position when I had to get on a knee. Yeah, and another one was just bent, and pulling the cords or the ropes rather towards me. I had so much fun with it. I even managed to close my eyes because the way it pulls my upper body back up just felt so good. So I'm glad we did that, and then we had a lunch. We had lunch, and then we went for a little shopping for our youngest's birthday, just to buy some bits and bobs on top of the main gift. School run. Had to do a few calls on laptop after that, and then I cleaned a lot in the kitchen. I even cleaned the table in the garden, like scrubbed it down properly and used boiling water and whatnot. And it was a nice and chilled dinner with the boys. It doesn't usually happen because sometimes they're too tired, exhausted. I don't have patience for them. I'm not for talking and answering questions and having a full-on conversation, but I did well, I think. Probably the monster I had in the afternoon helped. I read them a bedtime story in the garden at the table, hoovered upstairs and the stairs, and then we bought these solar lights a couple of weeks ago on a fair trade. We'll never put them up, and I did that again. I did that now. I don't think I arranged it too well, but we'll do it another time. Just want to try whether they work. They look like dragonflies, so some are upside down on the string between the two trees, so it looks like they're dead or flying upside down, but we'll see, we'll figure it out. And then I forced myself to go for a shower early. I can't go to bed without having a shower, like straight before going to bed. Sometimes I struggle because I sit down and I start watching something and I get too tired, so sometimes I just spend the night on the sofa because I wouldn't go to bed dirty, even if I'm not dirty. I already had a shower after the gym, but I need to be clean. I like to be squeaky clean. Yeah, so I'm glad that I'm done with that. I've even brushed my teeth. I do intermittent fasting, so I only eat between 12 and 8 p.m. And this way, if my teeth are clean as well, it's even more encouraging not to eat anything. But I think I'm doing so well. That's your file. And this week has been quite stressful so far. As this is my second video, obviously you don't really know anything about me or us. I've got 3 sons, and the middle one has leukemia. They found it out 2 years ago in June. We're stuck in the hospital for weeks, months. It was hard on all of us, mainly on him, of course. But he did so well. He is so brave and so confident, so funny. I think the fact that he didn't really understand the risks and the seriousness of the condition, he's just so positive about it. And his treatment should end in August, beginning of August. A few weeks ago we started seeing that the veins, what do you call it, veins, in his left eye are really thick and bloodshot, and it's just awful. I can't even look at my own veins, so looking at his eye, it's just a hard job. So we started investigating it. Allergy medication doesn't do anything. I think we tried 3 types of eye drops, nothing. So we contacted the hospital, and then after a few checkups, we went to the big hospital on Monday, and they decided that they should do an eye biopsy because they're not really sure what it is. And unfortunately, it can be really bad news as well. But I'm trying not to overthink it. I'm trying not to worry. I'll take it as it comes. Obviously, I cried a few times already in the last few days. He's done so well. He had the biopsy 2 days ago. He's done amazing. The eye patch came off yesterday, and then we're just using 2 types of eye drops for now. And waiting for the results. I was told, unless there's a miracle, it should take at least a week. So we got an appointment for after 2 weeks. Well, nothing written in stone, but at some point in 2 weeks. But I should get something more detailed, as in when and where and what time. So yeah, if it's bad news, then we'll deal with that as well. I'm sure it will make things very hard again, and it's absolutely not fair that a child has to deal with it. It's not fair on anyone really, but obviously seeing your own child suffering and struggling and going through all this stuff. And then obviously it's been hard on the other 2 as well when I was away in the hospital, but I got lots of help, so I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, our life. Oh, what's wrong with this? The glass is stuck in the stitching. Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone's problems are the biggest for them, but this is what we are going through right now, and it's been hard, and finally things got better. We moved a few months ago, back in April, and it's just something else we have to deal with. But I shall let you know the results once I know, and obviously once I dealt with whatever news we get. But I thought it's just a snippet of information about me and us and how I'm dealing with it. Because obviously this journal is mainly for me, and if it helps to anyone else, then it's another huge benefit. So I'm clearly not a woman. I mean, or maybe I'm just tired now, but I can't really talk English anymore. Multitask, yeah. Can't be multitasking right now because I hardly forward anything because I'm just talking. But yeah, that was me for today. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.